fake, and it's because she is one of the most used faces in romance scams. She has thousands and thousands of fake profiles all across the internet.
Thousands. Can you imagine? She has thousands and thousands of fake profiles all across the internet.
You were talking to a scammer on each one of those fake profiles.
Okay, good to know.
Is this a joke? He's like, okay, good to know. I'll send her another 500 right now. I don't believe you. She says she's flying out. You know, I took care of her legal fees. For what? I don't know. What legal fees is he taking care of? He's like, okay, good to know. Get my Amex bill paid and let me get grandma's diamond. Let me just, you know, I'm gonna pawn that off real quick and send her a little more legal fee money. Okay? Because she's gonna need it now. Because we're tracking her. I can't. Hello, America. FBI and CIA agents and fellow cult members. Welcome to Culture Club USA. I'm DiBrava. Today's riddle is: pious pagans pander aimlessly to paltry fates unforeseen, while other paupers pout passively to the whims of the queen. Is it the lot of feeble followers to flail and fall to the scheme? Or the destiny of jesters to slave and fund all the dreams? Okay, on today's episode of Only Scams on Trial, we have a soft male who seems to be addicted to women who scam him. Now, the question is, what will happen first? Will he finally come to his senses or file for bankruptcy? Let's find out.
Today, we speak to a man named Daniel from Minnesota. He's been in an online relationship with a woman named Valerie. The two have been planning to meet in person for over a year now.
Okay, right away. Right away. How do you have an online relationship, okay, and consider it, in your mind, an actual relationship? Okay, we do understand the difference here, right? An online relationship. So let's take a look at this. I mean, we're like 6 seconds in and we already see where this is going. Take a look at her, okay? First of all, does he look like he is prepared for her? Okay, he's not even prepared for a landing, takeoff, or anything else. Never mind for that, okay? Mind you, you haven't met this person and you've been in a relationship with them for a year. Soft males on trial. I digress.
Daniel's had several run-ins with other scammers in the past and contacted us to make sure he doesn't make the same mistake with Valerie.
I gotta bring that back. Look at this. I will come see you if you send me 5, honey. $5. Okay, a $5 hooker. You're dealing with an online hooker. $5. Now, just think about this. Now, you've got some, you know, who knows? I mean, it could be anything from like a 12-year-old kid that's looking for candy money or a new video game, right? To a total adult, to somebody in an old age home that just wants some extra cash so that they can escape. I mean, a $5, give me $5, honey, and look at this. From Heather, okay? Take a look at this profile pic. Really? She's gonna come see him for $5. I'm gonna go with no. And look what we've got. Well. I don't know if that's a Snapchat, an AI human, or what. Could be one of those men that, you know, put the filter on and turn themselves into a woman. Have you ever seen that one? I'm sure you have. All right. I digress.
With Valerie. Let's see if we can get to the bottom of this.
Hi, social catfish. Hi, everyone. My name's Daniel.
Are you getting a look at this? Oh, why is it that all of these men that get catfished like this somehow have this persona. He's like, hi, social catfish. My name is Daniel. Hey, you know what? I found this beautiful woman and she lost a finger. Her mother lost 4 feet. Okay. Yeah. She was born with 4. They were taking 2 off and they took all 4 by accident. And she needed $5 million. And you know what? I said, hey, you know what? I don't have 5 million, but I got 100 grand. Will that help? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I mean, do you understand how bizarre these things are, right? Who in their right mind actually just gives money to somebody online? Okay? Him. That's who.
And I'm here because, well, I'm 46 years of age. I met someone.
They're always 46. Do you notice that? They're always 40 something. It's like, shouldn't you know better? I mean, I would be more comfortable if like the people getting scammed like this were like 20. Get what I'm saying? Oh man, Dad, I gotta talk to you. What's the matter, son? Well, my allowance is gone for the month. Oh, hold on now. Did you meet somebody online? Yeah. You know what? I met this girl on a video game and we were playing on Twitch and like she begged me for this new game and she swore she lived like 2 towns over and it turns out she's in China. Son, don't worry about it. I'm going to give you the $200 back, but don't ever do it again. Have you learned your lesson? Oh, yeah, Dad, I have. Always meet the girl in person before you give her any cash. I mean, what? How do you, you're like 40 something years old and you don't know this?
46 years of age. I met someone actually online and I really liked this person. Her name was Valerie Miller. She reached out to me. We actually met on a Facebook dating site and she came across through my Instagram actually. We talked.
Okay, you guys, I got to keep stopping. Let me just say something, okay? She reached out to him. She reached out to him. To him, okay? She randomly reached out to him because he was just so appealing. I mean, just something about him. Just, you know, a literal model-esque female reached out to him online, okay? Through Facebook. Oh, this is gonna be good.
On actually online and I really liked this person. Her name was Valerie Miller. She reached out to me. We actually met on a Facebook dating site and she came across through my Instagram actually. We talked for a while and we got to really get to know each other a bit. She told me.
Hold on. You talked for a while and you got to know each other for a bit. First of all, gentlemen. Okay. I understand everyone meets through apps. Okay, I get it. Everybody meets online, all right? But there are rules to this game, okay? You understand what I'm saying? If a girl is reaching out to you that looks like this, okay, through Facebook, really? And you've got other ones asking for $5 hollas. I mean, can we like differentiate a real person from a bot or a real person from, you know, a man doing a scam? I mean, let's be real here. Come on. Common sense has to come into play when you're 46 years old.
Each other a bit. She told me a bit about herself, that she was apparently in the business and she wanted out. She was just looking for a proper person to start her life over with. Say up to the current state.
Okay, hold on. So she's looking for someone. Look, here we go. Captain Save-A-Ho. You understand? Look at this. Okay, you can't judge me though. I'm working in a business I'm not proud of. Yeah, you're a prostitute. Okay, this is the thing. Captain Save-A-Ho, here we come. Get it? This is all a scam.
Other bit. She told me a bit about herself, that she was apparently in the business and she wanted out. She was just looking for a proper person to start her life over with. Say up to the current state of affairs, we've been talking about a year. She was sweet, she was charming, she was really pretty, and I mean, she sent me photos of herself.
How many times do you think that he watched Casino? I'm just wondering. How many times? How many times do you think that he, you know, has played in his mind over and over the, you know, Robert De Niro, Sharon Stone role? Don't you get it? She leaves with the man. She leaves with the pimp every time. You can marry her, give her a box of jewels, $1 million in cash, safety deposit box. Even if she was real, She's not staying. This girl is not staying, okay? This girl doesn't exist because this girl's an AI bot. Oh, Lord.
I'd say she's about 5'6", but her hair is great when it's that lovely brown color. She's got a great smile with her teeth. I know they've been whitened and everything, but it's really adorable. And she's got that cute nose and lovely dimples in her cheeks and stuff like that. And she's got great shoulders. And the nice part about it is for me, is that the long hair compilates and accents the face and brings out the eyes with the glasses and the shoulders and stuff. And it all.
Now he's a facial expert. I mean, you know, he should have been like a casting agent. I mean, you're in the wrong business, bud. I mean, you can't, let's just, hold on, guys. Look at this. This girl she's like a chameleon from a god. I mean, she's got purple hair here. Bring her back. She's got pink hair here. Looks like she's in a strip club. She's got dark brown hair here. And then the blonde hair. I mean, how many changes can you go through in a year? I mean, this girl is like a shapeshifter. Literally, he doesn't realize this is AI. This is like an artificial human. A year. Keep that in mind as we go.
Been whitened and everything, but it's really adorable. And she's got that cute nose and lovely dimples in her cheeks and stuff like that. And she's got great shoulders. And the nice part about it is for me, is that the long hair compilates and accents the face and brings out the eyes with the glasses and the shoulders and stuff. And it all comes together like a wonderful puzzle and stuff like that. She's got amazing cleavage as well, but you know.
Daniel was.
Now he's talking about her cleavage. Now look at her. She's somebody else again. This looks like something from like 25 different Instagram pages. I mean, think about what I'm saying here. This man is so delusional. He's like talking about her teeth whitening. He's talking about her cleavage. He's talking about the dimples. He's doing facial structure and analysis, okay, on a bot. I mean, something is seriously wrong with him.
Willing to do anything to make his relationship work with Valerie. He's had a lot of bad luck in his past relationships.
High school, didn't really have anybody until I went to college. Had one girlfriend there. That didn't last long. Only about not even a month. Had another serious girlfriend last.
A month? A month? That's not really a girl. A month. A month? I'm going to go with that's not really a girlfriend, but okay, a month. All right, I'll give it.
Another serious girlfriend lasted a couple months, and then she left me for my roommate. And that has...
Okay, that's when you should have entered therapy. Right then and there, okay? You should have got a life coach, a stylist. You should have just, like, forfeited college probably for, altogether. Just didn't pay the bill, figured it out later. You get what I'm saying? Got somebody to advise you. Because when you're dating a girl that leaves you for your college roommate... That's a red flag for yourself. Work on yourself, okay?
A lot of fallout for that.
Daniel was even married for 6 years at one point.
Hold on a second. I just got thrown off. Hold on a second. This can't be. He was married for 6 years. He was married for 6 years. He got married. Okay. This is getting strange. Okay, Daniel got married for 6 years. Was it a human? A bot? Who did he marry exactly?
Years at one point.
And we had a decent life until 2014. My wife became physically, verbally, sexually, and emotionally abusive towards me.
Okay, simp on trial. Simp on trial. All right, your wife cannot become emotionally, physically, sexually abusive towards you, okay? You're a male, you're stronger, okay? Put the broad in line, lay down the law, okay? Gain something called respect, not only for yourself, but from your spouse. And these things don't happen, okay? Why was she doing those things to you exactly? Because looking at this situation, she probably had some kind of frustrations going on here, all right? I mean, this man needs counseling on levels that I've never seen. 6-year relationship and wow.
Joined a counseling group. I went through it for the assault. I went through it for the divorce, and I went through it for just finding out who I was, where I was at. My internet dating history, it's been...
Did you hear that? He went to counseling in a counseling group for the assault. So your wife is assaulting you? You're getting assaulted by your wife. How about you just file for a divorce, kick the broad out, have all her stuff on the grass, and be like, bye. Okay, this is the most beta human I've seen in, like, I don't know, outside of a movie. Somebody should write a movie about this.
It's been really, really crappy. A lot of people asking for money, a lot of people asking for this, for food. I mean, I've had people try to rip me off for $5 before.
Daniel was not new to scammers. He's had encounters in the past. He's even been warned by the FBI to not send any more money to people online.
Okay. Hello, America. FBI and CIA agents, let me tell you something now. When the FBI is calling you to tell you to stop spending money on bots, you got serious problems. You got serious problems, okay? The FBI is contacting him to protect him from himself. I mean, doesn't the FBI usually hunt you down because you did something wrong? Oh no, they're like, listen, we can't watch this any longer. We're doing these investigations with these bots and people in other countries. And you know what, sir, we've seen you getting, ran over way too many times. Please stop sending money to these online. Can you imagine? That's literally what's going on here.
Occupation, and we discussed a lot of culinary works because she enjoyed tinkering around with a lot with food and stuff. So we talked about a lot of pizzas and flavorings and toppings and stuff like that, along with different flavorings of sauces and things like that. So a lot of food shop talk, and we were discussing the latest latest games coming up ahead.
Okay, he's talking to a dude. That's a dude. You're not talking to her. No, she's not playing video games. Trust me. No, that's a dude. The PS5, so bad. I want it so bad. Oh yeah, what that means is, can you send me like $400? Because I need the PS5. I need a couple like games too to go with it. This is a dude. And you know what's crazy? It's probably some like 19-year-old Somalian. Get what I'm saying? Somebody in China, somebody in Russia, some little Russian hacker that's like 12. Get it? That's who he's talking to. I mean, can you imagine a female asking you for, I really want the new PS5. No, it's like, I really want this new Chanel bag. Yeah, that's more believable. I want a PS5 so bad. Does that even sound like a female? I want a PS5 so bad. This is who he's talking to. Man, I want a PS5 so bad. We should play Tiny Things Wonderland when I have some free time. You think that'll get him to send me money, Josh? Yeah, man, we'll have it in no time. See if you can get 500 so I can get an extra game too. Yeah, bro, you get it? This is crazy.
Games coming up ahead, There was Tiny Tina's Wonderlands that just dropped off. We were just discussing a lot about that, looking forward to that. We did have a few of the same hobbies of the science fiction and fantasy aspect, role-playing games, and the whole science fiction fantasy genres. Then plus the main thing of it is,
guys, I cannot. Now he's saying a girl, he actually thinks a female, a young girl that looks like that is into science fiction fantasy. What is this, cosplay? Everything you're talking about is male oriented, okay? We've got video games. We've got low level asks, which this sounds like a 12-year-old boy behind this computer, okay? I'm not saying females don't love video games. There's tons of females that love video games. But females that want video games that meet somebody online like this usually are doing it naked or topless, okay? There's usually a little something different going on here. I mean, just the way that the conversation sounds, okay? This is not a female. This is a 12-year-old boy, probably.
Honestly, was her smile was very captivating, along with her glasses and her hairstyle. It was very very lovely and very, very intoxicating, I guess you could say. Plus that too, the depth of the conversations, the tender moments, the strong building of.
How do you have a tender moment on a computer? How? How do you have a tender moment with somebody on a computer that you've never met? How? How is this possible? Okay? I mean, fine. Listen, I like playing video games sometimes when my brother's playing, and I suck at it. But yeah, it's entertaining because video games are on a whole nother level today, okay? Fine. But are you telling me that he actually thought that these actual messages were coming from that woman? That woman who looks like she works at a strip club, who just got through telling him earlier that she was in a career that she isn't proud of and needed to be saved. I mean, is he forgetting all this? So this makes absolutely no sense. Look at how this sounds, Valerie, okay? Me too. You are everything I have ever wanted in a man. We have so much in common.
Getting to really know each other. I'm the type of person, and their occupation doesn't scare me either.
Valerie claims she worked for a company that facilitated paid dates. It was basically for companionships.
Okay, I work for a company that hires me to go on dates with different men. That's not a problem, right? So she's a prostitute. I mean, this sounds like Chatbot wrote these messages for this kid. Whoever's behind the computer. I mean, first of all, let me just look at this. Take a look at the scenery here, okay? Let's take a look at this, all right? Can you imagine the pictures of himself online and the videos? And look at this. You got bandanas hanging from the ceiling. I don't even know what's going on behind you. You're dressed like this. The angle of this camera, I mean, you actually think that somebody that looks like that is going to engage with you? I'm serious here. Over a computer. You think that this is an actual relationship. He's been talking to this woman for a year. A year.
Doesn't scare me either.
Valerie claims she worked for a company that facilitated paid dates. It was basically for companionships. You guys know what it means. She wanted out of this line of work, and Daniel was willing to help her.
Most people would say, well, yeah.
This girl looks like a Hollywood actress. But she's running off to... I'm sorry, you guys. Danny boy, the time is now. You're done. You're done, Danny. You've been done for a while. You get it?
Help her.
Most people would say, well, yeah, if you're going to date somebody like that, you don't have any self-respect. To me, I have a lot of great self-respect. People say, well, you can't make a wife out of a 304. I actually don't believe that. I actually believe you can.
He doesn't believe that you can't make a wife out of a 304. Okay, this is why Fresh and Fit and the Whatever podcast exist. This is how you get women on whatever, right? That sit there and say, I was a prostitute at the Bunny Ranch for 30 years and I want to have a family. I want to get married. I want to marry a Christian boy. You understand? It's him. It's him. It's people like him that give these prostitutes this bright idea. Him, right here. Right here. I mean, oh my God. By the way, he's having this conversation. Do you notice something? He's having this whole conversation with himself, with us, talking about you can't date a 304 and then marry them. As if he's dating her. As if this constitutes dating. Can you imagine? Delusional.
You can if she actually wants to. That life goes on, but it only goes on so long. And then it's going to deteriorate and go away. Because when they get older, the signs of age show up, and after that, one day they're like, we're not renewing your contract.
After a few weeks,
renewing their contract? What are we talking about? What is this, Taylor Swift? Renewing their contract? Like, what is he talking about? Is this Selena Gomez? What contract are they not renewing? Because they got a little older. We're talking about sex workers, supposedly. We're not renewing their contract. Are you listening to him? I mean, is he related to Harvey Weinstein? What's going on here? Something here is just not right.
After a few weeks of communication through chats, Valerie needed money. She wanted to start a new chapter and leave this company.
Really came off as a really wonderful, genuine person. But then she started needing money, of course, to help her get through while she was waiting to go claim her winning.
Here it comes. Babe, I need a huge favor from you. I need a huge favor from you. Oh, what do you think that might be? Could it be money? Let's see. No, what's the favor? The favor I need is that I'm a dear friend of mine is very unwell, and I need you to go light a candle at your nearest Catholic church and pray for us. Is that the favor? Or is it, can you please wire $1,000 in cash for games, virtual games, and deliver 3 PlayStations, new ones, to this address, because I'm going on vacation and I need it to go to this hotel so that it's there when I get there and I can play games. And I need 3 because in case one breaks, then the next might break and I could have an extra one.
Waiting to go claim her winnings from a fusion dance company. She claimed she needed $350 to go down and claim it. Fortunately, when she got down there, she said there was a bunch of forms that she needed to fill out to apply and go ahead and get paid. A bunch of documentation, and it was going to be a lengthy process.
Is this scripted? Is this scripted? This can't be right. A fusion dance company. Okay, hold on. Okay. I need to claim my winnings. My winnings. Winnings. What is this, America's Got Talent? Winnings. Winnings from what? I need to claim my winnings from a fusion dance company, but I need $350 to get them. So you won a contest. Let's just say this is like a Silver Linings Playbook, okay? If you haven't seen that movie, go look it up, okay? Robert De Niro's in it. And you got Jennifer Lawrence. All right. Winnings for what? I mean, is this a ballroom competition? A fusion ballroom? What competition makes you pay $350 to go get your prize money? Oh, I want a competition from a dance fusion company, and I need $350 to go get it, to get my prize. Are you getting this? I got the money, babe. They will take the vanilla gift cards you sent as a payment. What is with these gift cards? What is with men online talking to people they've never seen, never heard, being told to go get gift cards? I mean, is this one of them India call center scams? Is he crazy?
Ahead and get paid. A bunch of documentation, and it was going to be a lengthy process. She got the information that she needed, but she came back, and then she said she had to go back, and then of course there was going to be another trip down there, which she needed, of course, again another $350. I sent Valerie even a birthday card because her birthday was March.
Of course it was an e-card. Of course it was, because you don't have an address, right? I mean, let's face it. You've been doing this for a year, right? You dated this woman for months on end because he did it for a year. So let's just even say 6 months. Let's say 3 months. You don't have an address. You've never Skyped her. You've never FaceTimed her. You've never WhatsApped her. You've never seen her before. I mean, is she ever posted anything? Do they ever think to say can you post a picture saying, I love you, Daniel? But then again, what would it matter if she's not doing it in a video? Because let's face it, the computer could do that for you, right? My God, he's sending her birthday cards.
Because her birthday was March 7th, is what she told me. Just said I love you and everything like that. I sent it to her through, my phone, took a video and everything like that and sent it to her. So made her day, and I also did that for Valentine's Day. I kept helping her survive by giving her bits of $100 here, $100 there to keep her going. Food, keeping her phone running.
Food, phone bills. Babe, I need money for food. Babe, my phone bill needs to be paid. This sounds like a gamer living in his grandmother's basement. Okay? Literally a gamer living in his grandmother's basement that's like addicted to gaming and can't get far enough to actually win a real prize in a real gaming competition. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is craziness. This is nuts.
Catching up on the power bill, menstrual medicine.
This man is sending her money for tampons. I've heard it all. I've heard it all. I have heard it all. Let me explain something to you, gentlemen. No woman on earth would ask for $6 box of tampons. Okay? You're talking to a kid. Probably a boy. Are you getting this? I've never tampons.
Transportation going to Florida. The problem was that
Florida? She's supposed to be in this country? You gotta be kidding me, right? You gotta be kidding me. Wait a minute. Whoa. This is next level. He thinks he's talking to somebody in this country. Transportation going to Florida.
Florida. The problem was is I wasn't getting really many phone calls. She had given me a phone number. I called it.
What's going on? Hello?
Is Valerie there?
Hello? Well, yeah, she's here. Hold on. Graham! Shut the TV off. Shut off The Price is Right. I gotta do this scam call real quick. All right, Junior, make sure you give me an extra $25 because Granny needs some nanny time. Okay? Just get Granny some. Are you, let me bring this back. Did I not say this was a man? And by the way, that number is not the number. It's some random number that whoever's behind that computer gave.
What's going on? Hello?
Is Valerie there? Are you related to her or anything like that? He's like,
No, man, you called here a bunch of times. There's nobody here by that name. Please stop calling my phone.
I said, well, that's odd. I called.
Can you imagine what we're watching right here? Hey, man, I told you, there's nobody by the name of Valerie here, okay? I've told you that a bunch of times. Please stop calling my phone. I mean, whoever that guy is, poor thing, probably going to think that he's in some, bi relationship. His wife is probably like, who is it calling you over and over again? You're lying to me. How many times I don't think a man is going to mistake this number. Now, who the hell's calling you? I want a divorce. Can you imagine? Can you freaking imagine this?
And she said, yeah, well, my number got disconnected because I didn't pay my bill. So my number changed and this is my new one. And I'm like, okay. So I called that again and she's like, the only way I communicate now is texting. I'm trying to keep my bill cheap. My phone is old and crappy, so I don't video chat much.
Oh, okay. So, she told me that, my phone, I need to pay my phone bill. So that's why, and I was like, okay, you need to pay your phone bill. All right. Well, that makes sense. All right. So let me see. Should I get her a new phone or just video? I just text her for now. I'm like, okay, yeah. People. Is anybody as floored as I am? Okay. I mean, this bot has an answer for everything. Everything.
Like, the only way I communicate now is texting. I'm trying to keep my bill cheap. My phone is old and crappy, so I don't video chat much.
So please send 3 iPhones right now to the nearest hotel, and I will have that drop shipped to another location. I have to be very careful because, I owe a lot of money on my other phone bills, and if I put the SIM card in this, the FBI is coming to get me. This man is sending her money. This has been going on for a year. Just don't forget that. 1 year.
And I was like, yeah, but I'd like to see you. And she just kept sending photos. I wanted a video chat because the problem is with me is...
Now let's just look where she's living. Does this look like somebody that needs money for their phone bill? Does it? Looks like a pretty darn nice place to me. You need money for your phone bill. Living here. Okay, I digress.
With me is I insisted I meet anyone now, I've been through so much crap, I demand a video chat.
Not only had Daniel never video chatted Valerie, they never talked on the phone either. Yet he still felt the need to help her. Valerie told Daniel that she planned to quit her job, but needed to talk to the company's CFO in Florida.
It was about $300 because we were getting ready to get everything all set up for her to make the big transition. I had sent her $300 for the transition. It was all going to be ready. If she wanted $6, I figured out everything. We'd actually be able to do it on 3. But she said because of her having to get to the airport and everything like that and miscellaneous costs, she probably wanted more like 4. And we pretty much set it up for like $400, so that way she'd be able to, get in there, get a one-way flight, and get the heck out of there. Because I didn't want any strings to come up or anything or any additional surprises. So
Additional surprises. Imagine if this person or thing got on the plane and came to meet him. I mean, he could have been greeted from, some Juarez Mexican drug dealer that says, "Hey, homie, show me now. Drive. Take me to your house. I have 3,000 pounds of cocaine in my bag. We going to sell it. Don't move." I mean, just think about what I'm saying. This literally could be anything. Anything. He's just sending off money for flights that don't exist. And how about you buy the plane ticket? You ever think of that? Oh, no. You're going to send her the cash because she'll take care of it.
that was done through, cash advances, pulling some stuff off of there and stuff. And then I just sent it over that way with everything that she had asked for and accumulated and everything that I'd sent. I'd say it was about $5,000.
Valerie finally made
I'm not saying a word.
it to Florida. She texted Daniel right away. She was off the plane and getting ready to approach her boss.
She said she went down to Florida to see the CFO, and they pretty much pulled a gun out and said, "You've been paid, now get out." I told her, "You go down there, you get what you need, and you get away from this asshole because I don't trust him, and you shouldn't either." What happened?
You believe what he just found something happened? Oh my God. You understand what's happening here? This thing is saying, "I'm here, babe. I'm so nervous. I met my boss," which is my pimp apparently, or something from her going on a date scheme. And he pulled a gun out and put it to her head and said, your work is done here. He actually believes this. He doesn't believe this. There's no way this man actually believes this. You understand? He's just addicted to whatever this drama makes him feel like. Get it? It's a high. Nobody can be this stupid.
Because I don't trust him, and you shouldn't either. What happened is that I was going to be paid back by Mr. Brian Williams. So he started putting payments into my account, and then the payments on my card went bad.
Daniel's account was negative. He thought the transfers from Brian Williams were real, so his account was left with fees and interest that he had to pay back.
And that came out to be like $4,200, and then with everything else between that and stuff and everything I sent for her to get ready to come here and everything, that accumulates about to $5,000. So I got a bill that I knew was coming.
Gentlemen, wouldn't it make more sense to just go to a matchmaker and pay a fee? You ever think of that? See, the thing is here with Danny Boy. Oh, Danny Boy over here, okay? He realizes that he's not ready for this. He knows this isn't going to happen, okay? And this is a way for him to tell himself that this is okay. Because poor Danny, poor me, poor this, poor that. Everybody takes advantage of Daniel. Oh, God forbid Daniel went to the gym. God forbid Daniel got, with this millennium, got some wardrobe and maybe like trimmed the ends off his hair and got some glasses of today or whatever. God forbid Daniel worked on Daniel and found himself a high value woman. Because clearly he has money. Finances are not a problem. Honey, if you're sending $5,000 to bots, you're doing pretty good. You know what I'm saying?
For $4,200 and some odd change. Well, I knew it was going to be due in 30 days. And if that comes, that was going to be over the limit fees. That was going to be more fees on bad payments and everything like that. And it was just going to snowball. So what I did is I went into my retirement. I actually borrowed from that and forwarded it all into that account and cleaned that bill up.
At this point,
This man went into his retirement fund. He went into his retirement fund for this. For a online, probably bromance. Are you getting this?
Daniel's relationship was going downhill. He was feeling that he would never meet Valerie in person. To top it off, he was about to be hit with the truth.
I came home that day and I got an email from Social Catfish saying that their latest new hot scammers were out for the month. And I looked, and the person I was interested in was 4th out of the top 10 worst scammers that were going around right now on the market. What do I do? What the heck is going on? And at that point, I froze. And I can tell you right then and there that saved me a painful decision and a hefty financial one right there.
We release a...
Let's see if he learned his lesson. Okay, now, if he learned his lesson... Okay, Danny boy over here. He might have learned his lesson. If he has, then bravo. I have a sneaking suspicion he hasn't.
Fine, check on some stuff for me, and apparently it found out that this person worked for Cam Soda, apparently, and that this person was a Playboy model, and I was like, huh, does she know me? Does she not know me? Is it the real person, or is it not? I seriously fell really deep for this person, and I really cared, and I was hoping for a future, because we were talking about meeting each other and setting things up about having a life together and really moving forward, have a positive, wonderful future together. Do I believe I've been talking to the real person?
Guy, this is a Playboy model. Guys, she's a Playboy model. Okay? Like, do you have to come, look, you really have to come to grips with who and where you are. And let me just explain something to you. Looks, I know a lot of females that could give two craps about how a man looks. Okay? There could be somebody that's extremely funny. If a guy can't make me laugh, you know, it's like there's a whole bunch of things that come before looks, and looks can always be worked on. There are many, many girls that can just fix you up and change your shoes and now it's done, okay? It's not that deep. We're not talking about how Daniel looks. We're talking about how Daniel thinks. This is not an alpha male, okay? Only an alpha male is going to get that female. You understand me? You're not going to be a simp beta and get a Playboy model. Okay, you can have a dad bod and get a Playboy model, but you cannot have a simp mentality. You can't be a Captain Save-A-Ho. They will not stay. You get me?
I would really love to hope and believe it. And I mean, they've asked for more funds, which I have not sent because I can't. I'm not going to send them to somebody who's fake. I can't do it. I can't do it. If I know
that has to be even part of the conversation here. So he's still talking. Hold on a second. Wait, guys, this is blowing my mind. That's part of the conversation. This is crazy. He's still talking to whoever this bot is. They just got through telling him that she's a Playboy model. Obviously, it's somebody using a photo, pictures, multiple pictures of some famous or semi-underground famous model. And you're still engaging in this? My God.
someone's fake, then I can't do it.
When our team
Someone's fake, then he can't do it. Okay.
finished watching this video, Daniel sounded like someone who had mostly figured it out.
I mean, I can't even pick up a gift card anymore. I can't even look at them anymore. Can't even pick them up anymore. I look at them and I'm like,
We decided to help other
Okay. Now, if he's telling the truth here, I'll give it to him. If he's telling the truth, I'll give it to him. I'll give it to him.
We decided to help other victims. But we plan to eventually circle back and meet Daniel. A couple of months later, we got news that Daniel had sent even more money to Valerie.
she's currently asking me.
Well, he got a haircut. He got a haircut. You know, he's trying to up himself. Okay, but he sent more money. He sent more money. You have to understand, he actually thinks that Playboy model is talking to him. He thinks he's the exception out of all the people that have been scammed. This picture is third, did they say third or fourth down on the list of the most used photos out of these scams? And he actually thinks he's so special, okay, that not for him. Not for him. It really was her. And she's a Playboy model, so she needs, money for food, money for this. She needs, $400 for a plane ticket.
Currently asking me for $200 because she said if she gets that, then she'll be able to get the test, send it to her lawyer, prove everything, and then she said she'll be able to come here and everything will be happy and she'll be out of New York.
This was a problem and we needed to stop it. It was time.
Out of New York? You mean out of India? You mean out of India? Okay, because let me tell you something. $200 goes a long way in India, especially for a 12 or 13-year-old boy. Okay, you can get a lot of video games in India for $200. Pre-owned, whatever. I mean, God, this is sad.
Time to sit down with Daniel and reveal everything that we found, and also figure out why he's still sending money to Valerie.
Hey Daniel, how are you doing today?
I'm all right. I'm okay.
He looks a lot better. See what I'm saying? He looks a lot better. Now, look, you cleaned yourself up. You look cool. He looks like he works at Google, right? He could actually be kind of hot here. I'm serious. Think about this for a second, right? I mean, you're still online talking to this bot? This is crazy. Why isn't he going out and meeting a girl? Why? I mean, you can go to Hooters and pick up a waitress, for God's sake. I mean, anything, human contact, you know what I'm saying? Like one-on-one, in person.
So I gotta admit, I'm eager to find out what you guys found out.
You mentioned that you were highly suspicious about that relationship and you almost felt like it was likely a scammer.
Why is she acquiescing to this Simp? Lady, did you just say relationship? What relationship? Is she nuts? See, she's part of the problem too. Why would she even call that a relationship? That is not a relationship, okay? That's business transactions. It's called scammers, okay? That's not a relationship. A relationship is something based on knowing someone, engaging in someone. This is crazy.
A scammer, which is why we were surprised to see that you had sent her lawyer money as of last week. We took that lawyer contact information that you'd sent over to us for Ben Douglas, and we ran the phone search through our tools, and what we had found was that particular phone number had a very high fraud score. So what that means is this phone number was most likely being used just for scamming people. We also searched Ben Douglas's email. I couldn't find any records throughout any of our tools that we used, which rose a red flag for me personally because being an attorney, a lawyer,
Ben, hold on. Guys, let's look at the email address together, okay? Let's do it together. Ben Lawyer 2222 at Gmail. I know a lot of lawyers. Not one of them, okay, is doing business on a Gmail account. You're not doing business on a Gmail. Are you kidding me? Ben Lawyer 2222? This is a law firm? This is a real lawyer here?
Attorney, a lawyer, you would have to be certified. So we weren't able to find any of that information. Then we also searched him as an attorney actively working in New York. There were no records. What this tells us is that this is most likely a person scamming you.
We wanted to vet, and make sure that this person was who we thought it was, which was Sabrina Nicole. We did a little bit of digging and we found a site. It's called Linktree. We were able to pull all of Sabrina Nicole's profiles that she had across the internet. We found that none of those Twitter accounts, Facebook accounts, all of those accounts are fake, and it's because she is one of the most used faces in romance scams. She has thousands and thousands of fake profiles all across the internet.
Thousands. Can you imagine? She has thousands and thousands of fake profiles all across the internet. Thousands. Okay, I don't know one single person that has even 100. Never mind thousands.
Internet, you were talking to a scammer on each one of those fake profiles.
Okay, good to know.
So then,
Is this a joke? He's like, okay, good to know. I'll send her another 500 right now. I don't believe you. She says she's flying out. You know, I took care of her legal fees. For what? I don't know. What legal fees is he taking care of? My God. Okay, good to know. I gotta play that again.
Okay, good to know.
So the next thing that takes me to is the tracker. We've covered our tracker a few times on other episodes. For those that don't know about the tracker, we send a link to Daniel. Daniel sends a link to the scammer, and it kind of looks like he's gonna send them money. They click the link thinking that they're gonna claim a gift card. We're able to get their IP address.
Wow, that's interesting. Wow. You know what? These two are doing such good work, and it's all for nothing. It's all for nothing. They're getting all this information for him. Like, this poor woman is sitting here like, Daniel, you need help. And he's like, okay, good to know. Get my Amex bill paid, and let me get grandma's diamond. Let me just, you know, I'm gonna pawn that off real quick and send her a little more legal fee money. Okay? Because she's gonna need it now. Because we're tracking her. I can't.
Daniel sends a link to the scammer, and it kind of looks like he's gonna send them money. They click the link thinking that they're gonna claim a gift card. We're able to get their IP address. Valerie clicked the link that came back to Lagos, Nigeria.
Nigeria. Tell me this isn't a 12-year-old boy. Tell me. Or a 12-year-old boy and his uncle doing multiple scams. Tell me it's not. Somebody, Nigeria? Oh no. Guys, come on. Give him a break. She's on a modeling shoot. What do you mean she's doing a Playboy shoot in Nigeria? Come on. Come stop. You know, you guys see everything in the negative, all right? Give me a break. Everything isn't, you know, you don't have to be skeptical about everybody. Everybody's not a prostitute, an OnlyFans, a scammer. She's in Nigeria on a Playboy shoot. He cut his hair. He fixed himself up. They're probably going to be married in a couple of weeks. You know, she'll be pregnant in no time.
Oh.
And barefoot.
What's going on in my mind is disappointment. And also I should have known better. And yep. Life is out there kicking me in the teeth again, but that's okay.
Now, who wrote that script for him? Was it ChatGPT or what? What should I say when they... I shouldn't have done that. Life is kicking me in the teeth. Oops. Oh well. I mean, can't you get the gist of what is going on here just by his body language? Just by the way he is acting? He's like, yep. Okay. Guys, I gotta run. I got a Skype call that she's not going to show up on in 4 minutes. I gotta go brush my teeth, you know. Literally. He's getting right back on the internet, and he's going to send her another $4,000.
I don't feel bad about it at all anymore because I've learned my lesson about it permanently for life.
And Daniel, how many times have you been scammed?
I'd say the attempts have probably been in the hundreds.
You know, guys, just when you need it the most, you get the best laughs on earth. This man has been scammed in the hundreds, okay? Now, look, there are a lot of really sophisticated scams out here, okay? A lot of sophisticated scams, especially, which is so disgusting when it comes to elderly people. Okay? We've heard all of them before. Your son is in trouble. What? He doesn't want to tell you. He's He's been arrested. There are people after him. He's been in the drug world. He's on drugs. We're trying to get him into a rehab. Oh my God, we need you to send us $5,000 so we can get him to, passages. Okay? We've heard it all before. Next thing you know, 30 grand is missing from, some grandmother's account. You understand what I'm saying here? These are understandable because these people are so good at what they do on the phone that it's very easy to be, somebody that's a little older and, you're not, you know what I'm saying? It's easy to be scammed, even young people sometimes. But when you're talking about in the hundreds, you're mentally ill.
I'd probably say it's probably been over a dozen probably of people just starting at small amounts. I'd probably say it could have been anywhere from $5 to up to maybe $500. I mean, the average amount most people ask for is $50. And I just got to the point where I was just like, I don't know you. So the answer is no.
It took you that many scams for you to say, I don't know you. So the answer is no. It took you in the hundreds of conversations and relationships, one of them here with the faux Playboy model, 1 year, it took you this long, this many times to say, I don't know you, so I'm not going to send you money. How much do you want to bet that like his best friend was having rough times and probably someone really decent and really, really, needed some cash, maybe even an ex-wife similar to him, and she's running him dry and he's like, man, I really need like $500 right now. I can't make my child support. And he's like, no, I'm sorry. I don't loan money. How much do you want to bet? He's that guy. Like you won't give it to your friends, right? But you'll give it to an online playmate. In Nigeria, playing video games with Uncle Johnny.
Because I would get people that would like hit me up. They'd be like, they'd talk to me for like a week. Sometimes they would talk to me for like 24 hours. Like
or a year.
I had one last week. She talked to me and she's like, she's like, hey, and then she hit me. She asked me for $50 for groceries the next day. And I'm like, no, I don't even know you. Go away.
How does somebody randomly just ask you for grocery money? I mean, what are you, a food pantry service now? I mean, go to the local homeless shelter, okay? Go to the food pantry, okay? How do you just randomly get a message on Facebook Messenger saying, can you please send me $50 for groceries, please? I'm India. I need money. Give me some money, please. Me nice girl. Me come to see you. Me give you BJ. Me do this. Me do that. This is delusion.
When Valerie was asking for gift cards and you were sending them for things like plane tickets and food and bills, what did she say that she was doing with the gift cards or why she wanted them?
Well, the initial was for her to survive until she got the contest money that she had won.
But that didn't
contest money? What contest money? The local strip club? What contest money? Johnny and his uncle playing craps in the street in some local Nigerian crap hole? I mean, what are we talking about? What contest money are we talking about? This is insane. Is the contest like online? Did you see the contest? Even? I mean, come to your senses, Daniel.
It's like a red flag maybe, like, hey, like, how are they paying for things with gift cards?
It didn't really raise a red flag until I got to the point where she had gone down and she hadn't got.
You know what? I'm gonna go down to the local AT&T and just be like, hey man, can I pay you can I pay you my phone bill this month with some Target gift cards? Would that be cool? Like, who the heck goes anywhere and pays anything with gift cards? No, I'm serious. Like even just gift cards, like it's obviously a scammer. I mean, do you go down? Do you take money out of your bank account? All right, go buy some gift cards at the CVS, okay, and then go pay your phone bill with it, or do you just take your bank account and go auto payment? Like, I can't get past this.
Her funds, that for me after that started raising the red flag.
You're giving away everything you have, and it also comes with a consequence. Just like when you gave all the money away, the bank tacked on all those fees, and it becomes more of your.
Wait a minute, what kind of fees are we looking at? Wait, okay, so he's saying there were fees here. Oh, Lord. American Express gotta love this one. And he pays it off right away. Guarantee. Where is this money coming from? Don't forget now, he went into his retirement fund, supposedly.
Act on all those fees, and it becomes more of your problem.
See, and for me, I actually over a various time frame have been doing that. I've been withdrawing, not helping. I mean, over the last month, I think probably giving Valerie that last 100 was the last thing I've ever done.
He just said over the last month. Over the last month. Are you getting this? He's still giving her money. Valerie. Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I get a little catfish. Valerie. He's giving Valerie money.
I haven't done it before then for weeks, and I've been cutting back, withdrawing, and cutting those people out of my life.
But Daniel, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to kick the dead horse.
You is smart. You is smart. You cutting your people out of your life. You very smart. Very smart.
Dead horse, but you literally just sent money last week. You got the blog post. You saw our blog post. You saw who the real woman was. I just don't understand, what the disconnect is.
What you're asking is what cut the whole thing off?
What's driving you to believe something that you know is fake?
Mental illness. Mental illness. He needs a psychiatrist. That's what he needs. Okay. I don't even believe in psychiatry. I do now.
What was driving me, first of all, at the end with Valerie the last time was I gave my word, and I felt that I was obligated to do so. I wanted to see how far I'd honestly come, and at how much I honestly hated what I had done. And you know what? After I did it, I just seriously knew that there's no way I could do it again. I can't even really nowadays. I can't even touch a gift card at all. I can't even put one in my hands.
Didn't he just say that before? And then he went out and spent another God knows how much money, right? Didn't he already say this? We don't believe you, Daniel. You need more people.
All of these scammers, they know that they can...
Look at this. What a couple. What a couple. Oh my God. I mean, he looks like Waldo, and this is a Playmate, literally, and he actually thinks that this is going down? Oh my God. And for that amount of money. Like, so a girl like that is just 50, give me $50, buy me groceries, give me another 10, give me 5. No, a girl like that is like, give me $150,000 and then I'll meet you. I'm in Playboy. I mean, are you getting this?
Put this beautiful girl in front of you, create this fake profile, attach a sob story to the girl, and get money from you. Are you going to stop? Are you going to block all of these scammers that are trying to get money from you? Is this gonna end?
Ever since pretty much this whole thing took place, yep, this is over.
Liar! Oh my God, the FBI went to him. The FBI went to him and said, Daniel, please, stop giving money. You're ruining it for us. They're escaping, they're moving, we can't track them, stop. He's not stopping.
So what we would like to do here is we'd like to review some of the accounts of other people that you're talking to online and verify these people for you.
Sounds great.
Yeah, and that's just something that we'd like to do here to help you out and kind of set you on the right path for the future.
These two are actually trying to help him, for real. They really are, okay? He's like, yeah, but it ain't gonna work. He's like, yeah, this girl, I don't know if it's his wife or what, but he's like, yeah, we've been here before. Seen it over and over, but hey, man, it's getting us clicks. So, you know what? Let's help him. It ain't going nowhere, but let's help him.
Not a problem. I can send you my complete Hangouts and my complete WhatsApp lists.
He has lists. He has lists to actually send them. People, what? Are we on Earth or what? Does money grow on trees with this guy? I mean, I gotta know what line of work he's in.
Daniel sent us the list of women he was speaking to online. We found that all 16 of the women he was in communication with online were scammers. We informed Daniel and he said this: "Online dating has burned me, but I'm going to still continue to date online." He also said that him sending money to the scammers was an addiction.
Now that's the first bout of honesty that has ever come out of this man's mouth, okay? Daniel, that's the first honest thing that you've said, if you even said it.
I considered it and took at it as, okay, you need to look at this from an addiction standpoint, because
You think?
if you think about it, the way people are doing this kind of stuff to you, you are used to helping people. You're used to people when they ask for your help, to being there for people because you've done that all your life. You're used to prioritizing other people's needs over your own.
Let me ask you a question. How much money do you think he gives a random homeless guy? When he walks out or comes to visit New York, when he's looking for one of these, dates of his, how much do you think he gives? I wonder. You gotta wonder. Now, gentlemen, hopefully this is a lesson, okay? Do not online date unless you understand who it is you're speaking to, which means it's called a video call. It's called WhatsApp. It's called Facebook Live. It's called anything. Get it? And then you don't send anybody money till you actually meet them in person. Okay? You shouldn't be sending people money at all. But if you're gonna go down the route of being a Captain Save a Hoe, at least be saving a real hoe. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Only Scams on Trial. Until next time, I'll see you later. I'm DiBrava. Hope you liked it.